warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, distinguished guests. Alhamdulillah, nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udhu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. Man yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa man yudlil fala hadiya lahu. Wa ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan rasulullah. It is with immense gratitude that I stand before you today. First and foremost, I want to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for guiding me and giving me the strength to reach this milestone. Without His blessings, none of this would have been possible. My name is Khadija Abdulhameed from 18Th High School, and I'm here to present to you my essay, Holding on to Islam in a Morally Decadent Society. In the complementary world, where moral values are often compromised and ethical standards are challenged, adhering to Islamic principles becomes increasingly challenging. However, the teachings of Islam as derived from the Quran and Hadith offer a steadfast guide for Muslims navigating through morally decadent societies. This essay delves into the significance of holding onto Islam in such environments, drawing up references from the Quran and Hadith. Muslims with strength, resilience in upholding their faith. The Quran serves as the primary source of guidance for Muslims, offering profound insights into ethical conduct and moral gratitude. In Surah Al-Asr, Allah declares, "By time, indeed, mankind is in loss, except for those who have believed and done righteous deeds, and advise each other to truth and advise each other to patience." Furthermore, the Quran emphasizes the significance of upholding justice, even in the midst of societal decay. In Surah An-Nisa, Allah commands believers to stand firmly for justice, bearing witness to the truth, even if it is against themselves or their loved ones. This injunction highlights the moral responsibility of Muslims to uphold justice and integrity, regardless of prevailing societal norms. Moreover, the Quran illuminates the path of righteousness even in the darkness of times. Surah Al-An'am implores believers, "And do not approach unlawful sexual intercourse. Indeed, it is ever an immorality and an evil way." This verse serves as a beacon of moral clarity amidst the persuasive nominalization of illicit behaviors, reminding Muslims of the eternal prohibition against immorality. Additionally, the Quran exhorts believers to maintain steadfast and resilience in the face of moral adversity. Surah Al-Isra reassures, "And say, truth has come and falsehood has departed. Indeed is falsehood by nature ever bound to depart." This verse instills hope in the hearts of believers, reminding them that such truth will inevitably prevail over falsehood, regardless of prevailing societal norms. Moreover, the Quran warns against succumbing to the temptations of worldly pleasures at the expense of moral values. In Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah reminds believers, "Beautified for people is the love of that which they desire, of women and sons, heaped up of sums of gold and silver, fine branded horses, and cattle and tilled land." This is the enjoyment of the worldly life, but Allah has with Him the best return. This verse serves as a reminder that the transient pleasures of this world should not distract believers from their ultimate purpose and ethical responsibilities. In addition to the Quran, the Hadith, which comprises the sayings and actions of the Prophet ﷺ, offers practical guidance for Muslims navigating more challenges in the society. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ exemplified moral integrity and resilience in the face of moral decay. One of the central teachings of the Hadith is the importance of maintaining good character and conduct. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The most perfect believer in faith is the one whose character life. This hadith emphasizes the significance of personal integrity and compassion in maintaining ethical standards, even amidst social corruption. Furthermore, the Prophet, peace be upon him, warned against blindly following societal norms that contradict Islamic teachings. He said, "Do not be like a feather who will be blown forwards and backwards, and do not be like rotten wood, being thrown about, nor like a hypocrite who says one thing in front of people and another in their back." This hadith encourages believers to remain steadfast in their adherence to Islam, resisting societal pressures that lead to moral succumb. In another hadith, the Prophet ﷺ emphasized the significance of moderation and temperance in all aspects of life. He said, "The most beloved of deeds to Allah are those that are consistent, even if they are small." This hadith highlights the importance of steadfastness and consistency in upholding Islamic values, even amidst societal pressures to compromise. In conclusion, holding on to Islam in a morally decadent society requires steadfastness, resilience, and adherence to the ethical principles outlined in the Quran and Hadith. By grounding themselves in the teachings of Islam, Muslims can navigate through moral challenges with integrity, righteousness, and compassion. As guidance of moral virtue in an increasingly complex world, Muslims find solace and guidance. Thank you. Jazakallah.